Yes, sir. I just called to see the sir. Sir will be joined soon.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mujib.
Good evening.
Dr. Ranjit has joined.
No, we are waiting. We are waiting for the chief guest also, sir.
Check YouTube live.
Laukik, have we discussed with Subhash and Rajvedya sir? Subhash sir and Rajvedya sir?
Yes, sir. Sridhar sir was coordinating with them, sir.
I have provided the link to Subhash sir already, sir. I don't have
Okay.
Raj sir's contact with me.
Good evening, Dr. Ranjit, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you,
Yeah,
doctor?
good.
Nice.
Just give us 1 minute.
No
Dr.
problem.
Subhash
Take
Mandal and
5 minutes. Take 5 minutes. No
sure.
problem.
Thank you, sir.
So Rajvaidya sir has joined. Good evening,
Good
Rajvaidya
evening,
sir.
Rajvaidya, sir.
Good evening, sir. Lokeet, can you make Rajvaidya sir as a co-host? Ranjit sir also as a co-host.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening, sir. So we are waiting for Subhash Mandal sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How many participants are there at the moment?
So it's a live in YouTube, sir. It's a live in YouTube. Only speakers will be here.
Okay.
It will be live in YouTube. Subhash sir has joined. Subhash Mandal sir.
Hmm.
Lokeet, request you to make everyone as a co-host here.
Yeah, I think Uma, we are good to start.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
evening,
waiting
Dr.
Lokeet
Subhash, sir.
to make Rajvaidya sir as co-host. Done. Okay, we are good to start. Sridhar sir,
Yes.
shall we start?
Yeah, please go ahead. Start.
Good evening and a warm welcome to Day 4 of PV Leaders Connect 2025 Global Pharmacovigilance webinar series, a gateway to the global journey in drug safety innovation, proudly presented by Indian Pharmaceutical Association along with its Industrial Pharmacy Division in academic collaboration with Clinosol Research Private Limited. Next slide, please. Yeah, we are going to have the chief guest introduction today, then followed by the guest speaker introduction and their sessions, followed by Q&A and vote of thanks. So the creators of this program, two major people you are seeing on my screen, C.S. Mujibuddin sir and Dr. Sridhar sir from IPE. Next one, please. Yeah. We are very honored to have our chief guest of the day, Dr. Subhash Mandal sir, who is a PhD, National Honorable General Secretary, Mumbai, India, of IPA, and Netherlands and governing body member, Life Sciences Sector Skill Development Council, LSSDC, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, MSDE, Government of India, New Delhi. Dr. Subhash C. Mandal is the National Honorable General Secretary of the Indian Pharmaceutical Association, IPA, Mumbai, and a governing body member of the Life Sciences Sector Skill Development Council, LSDC, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India. He is actively involved in drug discovery and development research as a principal investigator, supported by the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. He completed his M.Pharm and PhD from Jadavpur University, Kolkata, and has authored or co-authored 15 books, book chapters published in numerous research papers, and discovered over 200 presentations at national and international conferences. Dr. Mandal serves as Associate Editor for Pharmacy Education Journal, FIP, and Experimental Pharmacology and Drug Discovery Frontier, Switzerland, and is the founder coordinator of the Drug Information Center, DIC, IPA Bengal branch, publishing a bi-weekly drug information bulletin for over 17 years. Dr. Mandal's career spans academia, pharmaceutical industry, and regulatory service, including 28 years as a pharma regulator under the government of West Bengal. He has contributed as a guest faculty and external expert for institutions such as Jadavpur University and Calcutta University, and has served on several national and international committees, including FIP Policy Committee on Medicines Shortages, Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, and the National Working Group of PBPI. He has visited countries including USA, China, Thailand, Taiwan, Bangladesh, Spain, France, Andorra, Denmark, and Sweden, presenting invited talks at conferences organized by WHO, FIP, FAPA, ISIUM, and DIA. Dr. Mandal has been recognized with numerous awards, including IPA Fellowship Award in 1999, Eminent Pharmacist Award in 2020, S. Laskar Memorial Pharma Excellence Award in 2022, and Logic, please go on to the earlier one. S. Laskar Memorial Pharma Excellence Award in 2022 and Pharmaceutical Professional of the Year Award in 2024 by IAPST, and continues to mentor students, lead research, and advance pharmacy education, pharmacovigilance, and public health initiatives. We're very honored to have you over here, sir. We welcome you
Thank you.
to
Thank
day 4
you.
of our webinar series.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Subhash sir, may I request now to deliver your keynote, please?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And visible also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Clearly.
So at first, I would like to thank to the organizers, especially the Industrial Pharmacy Division of IPA, as well as the Clinosol, for inviting me to be a part of this program. All of you are aware that this is the Pharmacovigilance Week, and it is being celebrated throughout the country like you are celebrating. My friends, this pharmacovigilance system of India has been established in the 2010, its third attempts. And first, I would say that why this pharmacovigilance is required. As we all of you we know that the adverse drug reaction is a common phenomenon with most of the drugs, and it creates havoc healthcare problem and creates some burden, economic burden to different countries. Even there is a the study where from US which shows that this ADA related cost is more than the total cost on medicines which are being used. Earlier days, there was no such system in our country prior to 1979 and 1989, and the system was initially initiated by CDSCO in 1989 with its headquarters at AIIMS Delhi and having 6 peripheral centers at Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Lucknow, Chandigarh, and Pondicherry. Thereafter, it was not so successful. Another attempt was made in 2004 with a grant from the World Bank. That was also started with 2 centers, one at Delhi for northeastern region and another at Mumbai for southeastern region for reporting of ADR events. In 1989, India joined in UMC, Uppsala Monitoring Center, and further, this second attempt was not so successful, and the third and the existing one has been initiated in 2010, having its headquarters at AIIMS Delhi, but the headquarters have been shifted to Ghaziabad in 2011. And now this pharmacovigilance system in our country is a full-fledged one, having more than 1,000 AMC center in different medical college and hospital, as well as in the pharmacy colleges. And this system is now very steady and having 3 more parallel such system, like another is hemovigilance, which started in 2012. In another is material vigilance system, which started in 2015. And another system for Ayush medicine, pharmacovigilance of Ayush medicines, has also been started in 2007. So there are 4 such pharmacovigilance systems running in our country, and the Pharmacovigilance Center, the Pharmacovigilance Program of India, having there more than 1,000 centers for collecting adverse drug reaction. This week is being celebrated to generate the awareness about the adverse drug reaction and to submit the adverse drug reaction monitoring. The Pharmacovigilance Program of India have prescribed one format which is available in the website, and for the convenience of the general people, besides the healthcare providers, they have published in different languages. And you can also, you being healthcare professionals, I believe most of the participants today are pharmacists and pharmacy students. Besides being a pharmacist, you are also a patient, and overall you are a general public. If you find any such event, you require to submit that document to your nearest advanced drug monitoring center in nearest hospital, or you can send it by email or by telephone to the National Pharmacovigilance System. After getting this data, what they are doing, they initially undergone through the causality assessment of that report to ensure whether this adverse drug reaction is really causal relation with the suspected drug. If so, that is being reported in the system. And thereafter, National Pharmacovigilance System, they analyze the data, and thereafter they suggest some remedial measures and the action to be taken to the CDSO if at all required. And side by side, they are also sending this data to the Uppsala Monitoring Center. The pharmacovigilance system, why it is required initially before the 89, the data whichever we received from other countries, on the basis of that action being taken, and some of the drugs were banned in our country on the basis of data from other countries. But at that time it was felt that the adverse drug reaction which is being developed in other countries may not be equally applicable in Indian people because of their ethnic difference, as well as their food habits, their prescribing pattern, etc. That is why this system has been developed, and the pharmacovigilance system has already developed identified different adverse drug reactions. Besides those, I can give you some examples, like the Steven Johnson syndrome was identified by carbamazepine. Carbamazepine also develops toxic epidermal necrolysis, and the PVPI system has recommended for inclusion of this adverse drug reaction indication in the PIL. Similarly, with piperacillin and tazobactam, two different adverse drug reactions were identified, that is hypokalemia and bronchospasm. And the Pharmacovigilance Program of India also again recommended for inclusion of this in PIL. In case of ranitidine, the adverse drug reaction was identified, that is cardiac arrest. In case of proton pump inhibitor, my friends, if you use these proton pump inhibitors for a long time, it may develop adverse reactions like acute kidney injury, and this has been reported by the PVPI to the CDSO, and CDSO again notified all the drug controllers throughout the country to direct the drug manufacturing companies to include those adverse drug reaction in the patient insert leaflet. So, my friends, I request all of you, please be careful and serious in reporting the adverse drug reactions to make our health more safe. So, with this appeal, I thank you very much for inviting me to today's program. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Subhash sir, for a wonderful message to everyone. Taukik, may I request you to present the next slide, please? Moving on, we are going to introduce the second chief guest of the day, Dr. Raj Vaidya sir, who is an M.Pharm PhD in pharmacy from Goa College of Pharmacy. Dr. Raj Vaidya sir is M.Pharm PhD from Goa College of Pharmacy, is a chief pharmacist and partner at the family-owned community pharmacy, Hindu Pharmacy, in Panaji, Goa, serving the community since 1989. With decades of experience in pharmacy practice, he has been a key contributor to advancing community pharmacy services in India. He holds several prestigious positions, including Vice President and Chairperson of the Community Pharmacy Division of the Indian Pharmaceutical Association, IPA, President of the Goa State Pharmacy Council, Treasurer of IPA, Goa State Branch, and Observer of the Executive Committee of the Community Pharmacy Section of the International Pharmaceutical Federation, FIP. Additionally, he serves as chairperson of the Institution Review Board at Sangat and is a board member for multiple health focused NGOs. Dr. Vaidya has led major initiatives in pharmacy practice, including the FIP IPA vaccination project for pharmacists in India and projects on good pharmacy practice in collaboration with the DCGA and WHO India. He has contributed to drafting policy papers, guidelines, and training manuals and has played a central role in campaigns like Karam, National Pharmacy Week, and World Pharmacist Day. He is also a frequent resource person for professional development programs for community and hospital pharmacists. An accomplished author and thought leader, Dr. Vaidya has written several books and booklets on prescription management, patient rights, and safe use of medicines. He regularly contributes articles and columns to raise awareness on health related issues, advocating for patient safety, responsible medicine use, and the advancement of pharmacy practice in India. Very glad to welcome you on this platform, sir. Over to you, Raj, sir.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. I'm pleased to be here today, and thank you for inviting me for this webinar. Thanks to Clinosol, as well as, of course, our own fellow IPA Industrial Pharmacy Division. This topic is definitely very important, and the topic has been quite elaborately explained by Dr. Mandal. I would like to raise 2 points. One is that there is a need to involve retail or community pharmacists in the pharmacovigilance program. Of course, the reporting form is open to all, but very few community pharmacists in our country will be aware of the form, how to fill it, because there are some little nitty-gritties involved in that. So it is very important that a few things could be done. Maybe this is the task for the pharmacovigilance PVPI center, IPC, that is involvement of community pharmacists so that they become aware that they are reporting centers. Another thing is to have reporting training programs for them, maybe at the ground level or at the online level, or have a module specific for community pharmacies in India, so that the messages and the training module at the level of community pharmacies for India are put forward, because India is very much different from the rest of the world. The number of drugs prescribed, the number of drugs available without prescription, all sort of things, and all sort of systems of medicines. It's a very huge cocktail, and community pharmacies are the ones from which many of the time these things move forward. community pharmacies are also the first port of call where they receive complaints, they receive problems, and patients speak their mind out to them. So, considering this, the community pharmacist, I feel they have not been sufficiently involved in this program. The hospital, the clinical pharmacist, and the clinical pharmacy, that is the pharmacy colleges and the hospitals associated with these pharmacy colleges, have been well acclimatized and included in this system. They have been well trained and they are also part of the reporting centers, but not community pharmacists. So this something needs to be done, at least a linkage, so that community pharmacists who are interested could be tied up with the nearest reporting center. Of course, it's not today's world, it's not difficult to send a report. It can be sent off online straight to the website. But uh, involving them, following up with them, all these things are very important. And then creating the awareness amongst the public that they can also report their areas to the nearby pharmacies or the pharmacies to whom they go to. So this is one point of involving community pharmacies on a larger scale, because we have 7 or 8 lakh community pharmacies in the country. Unfortunately, some few or many of them may not have a pharmacist, but at least those who have a pharmacist would definitely, we can try and involve them. It's finally up to them. Of course, finally reporting is voluntary. So if they volunteer, they will volunteer only when they are made more aware of their what they can do and how they can do this. So they need that little bit of input. The second point I would like to stress upon is that India is the, besides being pharmacy of the world, that is for the rest of the world, India is also the has the largest number of irrational drugs, irrational fixed dose combination, which cause more harm, more irrationals, more ADRs, and more drug interactions. I'm sure that must be happening. Unfortunately, not all of them must be getting noted or getting reported. Besides that, we have the huge number of Ayush products with no proper full control on them. What medicines are put in them? What are the testing facilities available? And to what extent people use them, because they are available online, they are available without prescription. People, all many of people have faith that yes, I would like to take Ayush medicines because they are free from side effects, little knowing that they could have side effects, little knowing that they could interact with already medicines, allopathic medicines, which are already prescribed and people are taking that. So my point is here that we need to focus a little more on weeding out the irrational fixed dose combination that are riddled in our country. No doubt pharmacovigilance is important. But I feel the task of pharmacovigilance will be easier, will be more simplified if we have smaller number of drugs. This is what happens worldwide. Number of drugs is few, so we can focus on them. Right now, here we have people are consuming, if they're even if they're prescribed 4 products, those 4 products may be having 10, 11, 12, or 13 individual ingredients in them. So more the ingredients, more the chaos. Irrational prescribing is chaotic in our country. And the root cause, of course, one of the root causes is the number of irrational medicines, fixed dose combinations that are available. So that is one of my appeal, and I keep talking about it, and I could not stop myself from talking about it here also, because pharmacovigilance, I feel the burden will be reduced if we reduce the number of drugs, fixed dose combinations available in the market, especially the irrational ones. Because even we as pharmacists face so much of confusion, so many and too many brands that we have to stop. And we know that they are irrational, but that's how things run in India. They keep on being prescribing, they keep on being promoted. So we many times have no option rather than dispensing them. I think with these 2 points, I will stop. Thank you once again for inviting me, and wishing you all a very fruitful discussion and good education coming forth from the expert speakers. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Raj sir, for that. Those 2 points being stressed upon over here about the community pharmacists as well as the irrational use of the medicines, the fixed dose combinations. Thank you once again for joining us and enlightening us with your speech. Sridhar sir, may I request you to present your thank you note to both the chief guests of the day. Chief guest of the day, Raj sir and Subhash sir. If you want to stay back with us, you can stay back. We have two more sessions going on. So,
Thank you,
Sridhar sir,
Uma
over
Priya.
to you.
So for this, and it is really great honor to have you, Dr. Subhash Mandalji and Dr. Raj Vaidyaji, from on behalf of Industrial Pharmacy Division of Indian Pharmaceutical Association. We thank you so much for your valuable time and valuable insights into the areas of patient safety that we have to focus. And we will be further going with Dr. Ranjit Bashrekar sir and Dr. Sriram Reddy related to the AI, artificial intelligence, and also on the vaccine pharmacovigilance. So we are every day we are having with new topics. So exciting topics of today's presentation. We will be moving ahead with this. And thank you once again for your valuable time, sir. Go ahead, Uma Priya.
Yes, Mingal.
Yeah, thank you.
So moving on to the last session, but not the least, uh, Mr. Sriram Reddy Kandukuri, the Clinical Development and Medical Affairs. Is serving the Clinical Development and Medical Affairs at GCBC Vaccines Private Limited. Mr. Sriram Reddy Kandukuri brings 19 years of leadership experience in clinical research, team building, and mentoring high-performing diverse teams. He currently heads clinical development and medical affairs at GCBC Vaccines Private Limited, driving strategic initiatives and operational excellence across clinical programs. As a qualified person for pharmacovigilance (UPPV), Mr. Kandukuri oversees global safety and compliance activities, ensuring rigorous adherence to regulatory standards. He has successfully spearheaded over 25 global and local vaccine studies at Sanofi Shanta, including Shankol, recognized as the gold standard for cholera treatment, and 4 global oncology trials at MSD, providing strategic study oversight and execution. Mr. Kandukuri also has delivered India-specific trial commitments, playing a key role in shaping national strategies and ensuring regulatory success in clinical operations. His expertise combines scientific excellence with strategic leadership, making a significant impact in advancing healthcare research both nationally and globally. We are very glad to have you over here, Mr. Sriram Reddy sir. Over to you.
Thank you so much, IPD and the team and Dr. Sridhar for giving me this opportunity to connect with you all. I'm very sorry to apologize you that all the team that I couldn't. Uh, there is an issue with my video, so I would be continuing my session without the video. Is it okay with you all?
It's no issues. Please go ahead.
It's okay.
Thank you. Can someone project me the slides for me? Do you have the slides? Uh,
Laukik, do you have the slides of Sriram sir by any chance?
No.
I think
Sriram
so.
sir, can you share
Sriram,
your slides once,
you
please?
can email the Sriram. You can email.
Just 1 minute. I'm emailing.
Okay, sir.
Uh, I have emailed you, Sridhar. Can you check with the Gmail? Do you have any other email ID in the chat? I can forward it again.
Laukik request you to share the mail ID in the chat box with Sriram sir.
Yeah. Sorry for the delay, please.
I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Sriram sir, the mail ID has been provided to you.
Just
If you
give me
can
one.
mail to that.
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
Logic, please check once sir sends the mail. Download and please display.
Can you please check? Yeah.
Yes, sir, we have received the mail. Logic, quickly now.
Yes. Thank you all. This is the first slide. Probably, the thanks for the introduction. Next slide, please. I would say that you have been listening for the past days, but let's go quickly to the basics again. And as you know, vaccine is a biological preparation designed to train our immune system to recognize and fight a specific disease. Does this by exposing the body to a harmless form or a part of microorganisms, which which enough to trigger the production, but not the disease. Next slide. These slides we would be looking into how does the vaccine work. Like we know vaccines work by creating memory. Once after vaccination, your immune system learns to recognize the virus or bacteria. If you are exposed later, your body can fight off quickly and strongly. That is why you rarely see diseases like smallpox or polio anymore when we vaccinate in populations. Next slide. I'll be going a little quickly. Sorry for that. And these are the only the fundamentals. So, immunization is not just a public health policy; it is our right. And WHO calls immunization as an indisputable human right. If you see the UNICEF roadmap to 2030 highlights, it is as essential to every child access to healthcare. When we talk about vaccines, we are also talking about the equity and fairness of how we do vaccination to all. The next slide, please. And going to the roadmap, last year, 2024 year marks around 50 years of expanded program on immunization. And if you see by 2024, over 150 million lives have been saved. And if you see, when we see that, it is almost 40% of the reduction in infants' death is due to vaccination alone. The global market is growing rapidly, which makes robust safety systems are more important than ever. Currently, the vaccine industry, as per 2024, it is around 87.75 USD billion at the growth rate of 7.85%. It is projected by 2023 the vaccine industry would reach around $151 billion of growth. Next slide, please. Now coming to the main topic and what is vaccine pharmacovigilance? Is I would say vaccine pharmacovigilance is more than routine safety monitoring. It is this science and practice of detecting, assessing, understanding, and communicating any adverse events after immunization and preventing harm. Because vaccines are given to healthy people, our safety bar is especially high. If I can give you an example, when there was a rotavirus vaccine was first introduced, There was a reports of rare bowel condition called intussusception. Uh, Pharmacovigilance systems detected that signal. The vaccine was withdrawn, and the newer versions were developed and improved the safety. And that is the power of active monitoring. That this shows that how vaccine pharmacovigilance is very important to us. Next slide, please. The We would down listen to all from the past four speakers about the adverse events and everything, adverse reactions and everything. When we come to vaccines, we call it as adverse events following immunization, AEFI. AEFI means any medical event after immunization, whether it is has or not, whether it has or not a causal relationship with to the vaccine. That could be anything from mild fever to severe allergic reaction. Our job is, as a pharmacovigilance, our job is to distinguish what is coincidental from the truly vaccine related. I There is a real case of many of us will remember during COVID-19 vaccine campaigns. Some people fainted or they had anxiety related reactions at mass vaccination. So pharmacovigilance helped identify these as injection reactions and not caused problems, which reassured the public. So that we reassured the public that this was only the injection site reaction, so there is no need to worry. So that is how the pharmacovigilance will help us up, and how the system is strong, and how we need to develop the system of pharmacovigilance to tell the people that these are not to be worried, and maybe this is because of some other injection reactions or something. Next slide, please. And coming to other thing is types of AEFI. This is a very there are many types of AEFI. I could list some of them. The first one would be the reaction due to vaccine itself, extensive limb swelling following DTP vaccination. This one of the classic example for this reaction due to vaccine is limb swelling following DTP vaccination, and also the one more example I could quote is aseptic meningitis following mumps vaccine. And the next is vaccine quality defect. This AEFI, you could relate in many of the things, like it is more of one or more quality defects of the vaccine product, including its administration device failure. Sometimes even when you are administrating, the mechanism of the administration may fail. This could be because of the manufacturer problem and everything. Even this type of AEFIs also should be. It's a type of AEFI. The third one is immunization related reaction, and AEFI with inappropriate vaccine handling, prescribing or administration. When you cannot, when this type of, you could see in very common, like when you inappropriately vaccine handling are prescribed for administration. Where in case of multi-dose vials, we can see this type of AEFIs, we could find it out. And the next is very classical or very thing which is very common among everyone here, like immunization anxiety related action. I would say that AEFI with symptoms and signs may arise from anxiety about immunization. So anxiety, when we have that anxiety, definitely there will be some adverse events which would have personally come up. The other term what we are using is here is immunization stress related response, ISSR. This is the fourth one, and we do have another one is the last one, coincidental event. Sometimes you may have fever. What we would say that, but it is due to vaccine. No, maybe it could be due to malaria also. So you may have malaria, and that could be due to malaria. But sometimes what we would say is it is temporarily related to the vaccine. But when you go deep and analyze it, and that adverse event will turn up to be not related to the product. But every adverse event should be should be noted and should be informed to should be informed. Next slide. What is the importance of vaccine pharmacovigilance? Vaccines are produced under we usually know that vaccines are produced under very stringent protocol and quality controls. But though we have very stringent protocol and quality controls, but no product is risk free. Vigilance always allow us to detect rare and unexpected events early, and we can manage risks and maintain public confidence is one of the most thing what pharmacovigilance can do, because you keep on reporting all the adverse events, either it is related or non-related. That keeps saying that the vaccination can be done way. That gives the confidence to the public that we can go with the vaccination. And I would say that without trust, even the best vaccine cannot do their own job. Everyone would agree on this sentence, I hope. Next slide. Coming up with the vaccine safety network, we do have many global partners. We have UNICEF, we have WHO, we have Gavi, we have CEPI, and they at the global level, and we do have local at the national level. We do have CDSCO, we do have PVPI strongly, where we and also we do have health workers, we do have media, we do have all the public has the role to report the pharmacovigilance. And if you see every company or every manufacturer or every CRO, wherever it is, we need to have a pharmacovigilance setup, and we need to even train the staff at the low level to report about the pharmacovigilance awareness and also how it is. And I would say sharing data transparently between these players keep us the system strong. Uh, I would like to quote a very good classic example which we have seen uh, when we were vaccinating the mass vaccines for COVID-19. We have seen very rare blood clotting events, and regulators in multiple countries, WHO and manufacturers coordinate very quickly to investigate this and update the guidance and communicate it with the public, so that the rapid collaboration preserved the confidence of the people to get vaccinated. I would say that is how the pharmacovigilance system has to work. We need to work as soon as we have the adverse events, analyze it, take it up with the manufacturers, and see what confidence we can give it to the people so that it can be mass vaccinated in such a crisis of COVID-19. Next slide. And probably this is my last slide. Uh, we need to ensure the vaccine safety more than just monitoring. It is about we need to have preparedness, we need to be transparent. I would say the most very important is communication, and the very again the most important is continuous training to the team, continuous training to the people, continuous training, and the communication has to flow in a very good from the pharmacovigilance team or the global health carriers and everyone, so that the people will be confident to take vaccines. We must provide timely updates to the health workers and the public, standardize our message to counter misinformation. Misinformation, I think this is the one of the, I would say, the vast topic which we could see in COVID-19 time. There were more of misinformation spread to the people. Some couldn't vaccinate with that vaccine. So this we need to counter this misinformation. How could we do that? We could do that by proactively involving the media to sustain confidence. We could use that media. So media also plays more important as a part of pharmacovigilance. We know that, and the last and least, we know that each of us contributes to protect, build public health through strong vaccine pharmacovigilance. We are all part of that, and we, as a part of, I would say, health community, we need to work through and communicate through all of us to build a strong vaccine pharmacovigilance. The next slide, I think. Thank you. Sorry for my video, and probably this is the last slide. And if any questions, we can take it. Can I hear you? I cannot hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We hear you, sir.
Yeah. Any questions? We can take it.
Yeah, I'm searching on a YouTube, sir. Anyone ask your questions?
No, Priya? So, Loki, you're asking some questions from the chat. Any audience questions?
Yes, sir. I'm checking, sir. Allow me one minute.
Okay. If there are no questions, thank you very much, Shriram, for very good information on the vaccine formula. Your vast experience from Shanta Biotech and GCPC really helped us. And thank you so much for our chief guest, Raj Vaidya sir, also till now. And on behalf of Industrial Pharmacy Division, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, we thank everyone, audience, for a good interactive session. Fine, thank you. We'll close the session.
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you all. Okay, now.